Hello and welcome to Sunshine Haze. I'm Aja A. As you see tarot cards on your screen, you know that it is time for a new moon reading. These videos are a little late for the last half of you, but as you know, if you watch my videos, that the new moon tarot readings actually cover the lunar cycle. So this video is covering energy from mid-September to mid-October. So I'm sorry they're so late. If you watch my Aries full moon video, you will understand why my videos are late. This video is for my Aquarians. If you've got Aquarius sun, moon, or rising. Before I even get started, if you feel like what I'm saying in this video is not resonating with you, then I would go on and check out your moon or rising sign. I do have a link down in the description box to a playlist with all of those videos in there, okay? Like I said, if this video is not resonating with you, it is not for you. Check out your moon or rising sign. One of those videos may have the message you need this time around. As I said, we are dealing with the Virgo lunar cycle, so earth energy. If you want to know a little bit more about what that means, go on and check out my video on it. I've got a link in the description box to that too. I got links all over that description box. Just click on all of them, watch all of the videos. This time around, we are doing the typical 5-card spread that I always do for my new moon readings. I'm going to be looking at the energy, any crossing energies, and because we are dealing with Virgo energy this time around, we're going to be looking at any new habits that you may need to form, or new ways to do things that you may need to bring in, you guys. And then, oh, that was tiny. And then also looking at where you need to have more organization or more practicality in your life, Aquarius. And then, as always, I have a little soul message card. So we're just going to go on and get started. I shuffled one deck, so I'm going to pull those cards for you. Somebody else got that card. I don't remember who. Well, that's an earth energy for you, Aquarius. It's interesting. I'm going to go on and shuffle this deck here. See what's popping off for you guys with, you know, the Virgo energies. Those cards there are going to be looking at the energy for you in general, and then also your soul message, which I will talk about all these cards as I get to them, okay? I'm going to finish shuffling for you. What is in store for Aquarius sun, moon, and rising during this Virgo lunar cycle, you guys? Never fails. It was so quiet in the hallway literally until I decided I wanted to start doing your reading. Is it, dude? Is it totally awesome? Is it? Shut the fuck up and get away. Anyways, sorry, no. Positive energy only. Positive. God damn it. And then, like, their voices carry. Like, what are you doing? Are y'all not standing next to each other? Why are you talking so loud? All right, let's go ahead and cut the deck and see what is popping for you guys during this lunar cycle. I know I'm a little late, but we can still see what's been going down, and then also what it's going to be going down for the next couple of weeks. We just had the Aries full moon, so, you know, got a video up with some information on that, and then, you know, you can come and look at your forecast and call it a day, right? That's interesting. That's coming up and where you need to have more. Oh, okay. All right. I guess that does make sense. That does actually make sense. Okay, so the first card that you guys have coming up for you, Aquarius, in the position of the energy for you guys during this lunar cycle is the Four of Earth. And the Four of Earth is a card that points to like a slow and steady energy. So basically the message for you guys during this time is slow and steady wins the race. Pace yourself. Whatever you've got going on, Aquarius, and seeing the Eight of Cups in your spread tells me that there may be something that you're trying to do that you really want to happen, but the way that you're going about it is not very practical. It's not really working, or it's just not something that you're supposed to be doing. But there's something that is supposed to be coming along for you very nicely. However, it's not something that's going to come in very quickly. And with you guys being an air sign, you come in right after the fire element in the ways that you take action. So you guys are very quick to move, to make moves. This Earth card is not something that this energy is not really something that you're used to dealing with. So with that being said, just be mindful, Aquarius, that during this time, certain things that you may want to play out during this particular month may not play out in the timing that you want them to. With that being said, don't get discouraged. This is also a card that points to, you know, not allowing any fear, any doubt to pull you away from the things that it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself, or the things that it is that you're trying to build upon. Again, this is an Earth card. What? I'm trying to figure out when I was scratching my cards. I read with my little selenite stick, and now I'm seeing the scratches and the reflections. This is also a card that does say, although things may not be moving in the timing that you choose or the timing that you want, there are very beneficial rewards on the other side of waiting for whatever this is, or taking it one step at a time. So just be mindful that something positive or whatever it is that you've been wanting or planning will be coming in for you. It's just not going to come in for you in the way that you thought or the way that you planned or envisioned it, but it will come in, and it's also going to teach you some patience, because this is the Four of Earth, and this deck is a card of patience. It's also a card that says, okay, like I said, don't get discouraged. Stick to your guns. Buckle down with this Earth energy, Aquarius. You will need it. You've got the Eight of Cups coming up in your spread, so just want to say, like, you will need it. You definitely will need it. Moving on, you've got the Sun of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, crossing your energy during this time, and that could very much so just be you yourself crossing yourself. If you look at the Sun of Swords in this deck, it is not a very graceful card. Whenever I see this card, it literally pops up with the energy of just carrying in and fucking shit up, or cutting something out. Because you are dealing with the Four of Earth being your energy for this time, meaning that you're needing to ground yourself and take things one step at a time, I believe that the Sun of Swords is not popping up as a court card for anybody else around you, but instead popping up as you and your own mental. Again, the Swords cards are associated with the air element. So we're talking about our mentality, our perspective, our peace of mind, the way that we think about doing things. And the Sun of Swords is a card of action, but a card of action based off of the logic that you come to very quickly. And that's not to say that it's bad. Again, it's just not a graceful card. So with this being a crossing energy of this Four of Earth, what I want to say about that, Aquarius, is that you do have to understand, yes, you think you have a clear plan, and your plan may actually be very, very good. However, it's all about divine timing. You can't fall into alignment with the things that you need to fall into alignment with, one, until you've done the work, until you've put in the due diligence that this Four of Earth is asking you for. And then, two, until it's actually time for you to fall into alignment with those things. So just keep in mind, Aquarius, it's looking like this time for you may be a lot of you feeling impatient, or feeling like jaded, feeling like shorted by the things that you thought you were supposed to get, or the opportunities that you were supposed to have. Do not be discouraged by the things that are not happening for you right now. Keep yourself focused on the things that you do want to happen, and just understand that they're going to happen in very auspicious ways. It's coming, it's just not coming how you thought it was going to come, okay? The next card that you got coming up for you, Aquarius, is in the position of what new habits do you need to form? And you've got the Hangman, which is another card of having patience. This is coming up in forming habits, coming up after, you know, your energy being the Four of Earth and your crossing energy being the Sun of Swords. So the Sun of Swords coming up for you, Aquarius, in your spread is you being impatient with whatever it is that you're trying to bring into play for yourself. The Hangman is a card of sacrifice, and it's a card of letting go, and it's a card of patience. It's a card of observation. So Aquarius, for you, you have these plans. You have what we believe is a clear vision of how you want things to work out. It may not actually work out like that. You have a promising future in regards to these plans. However, you're not going to be able to reach that potential or reach that point if you're just operating within your head with your air energy and with that intense Sun of Swords energy, like I want this and I want it now and this is why I want it. You have to go and tap into the Hangman a little bit. You've got to, in a sense, turn yourself upside down and see things from every different perspective. Doing this will also possibly bring you to a point to where you can come up with alternative plans and alternative ways to reach whatever goal this is. And what I want to say for you, Aquarius, tapping into this Hangman energy is actually probably what is going to push you towards actually grounding yourself and resonating with and bringing in that successful, abundant Four of Earth energy. So just be mindful. Understand that patience for you is the key word during this particular lunar cycle. And it's the Virgo lunar cycle. Virgo is not fast moving. Virgo is Earth energy. you guys are actually having to tap into the earth energy during this lunar cycle, which is actually pretty good. You guys resonate a lot in your head, not always in the physical, so it's good for us to sometimes have to tap into other elements that may not be very heavy in our charts. All right, guys, this is, as y'all know, one of my aw shit cards, and this is coming up in the position of where do you need to have more organization and practicality, and it makes complete and total sense. The Eight of Cups. It's a Cups card. It has to do with things that we're emotionally attached to. And what I'm picking up on for you guys, Aquarius, is there's something, some sort of project or some sort of either relationship or some sort of career or something that you truly, truly want. And it's not happening for you in the way that you wanted it to happen. Again, it's coming for you. It's just not coming in the way that you planned. And you've got to get out of your head in regards to that. You've got to let go of whatever plan you had and just understand that it will happen for you in the way that it's supposed to happen. Now, the Eight of Cups popping up for you in the position of where you need to have more organization, more practicality, is that you need to be a little more practical surrounding this situation. You need to understand, okay, listen, it's not going to happen the way I wanted it to happen. You need to let go. Again, let go of that plan. You don't need to have such an emotional investment in that plan because it's going to work out, but it's not happening with the way that you planned it. Just wait for it to happen in the way that it's supposed to. Get out of your head, stop crossing yourself, understand that you need to have patience, and you need to have insight, and you need to have perspective as well. Okay, Aquarius? All right. The next card that I have coming up for you, Aquarians, in your spread is another Earth card. A lot of, actually almost pretty balanced energy. I actually just don't see any fire in here. But you've got air, you've got earth, you've got water, and you've got a major. Your soul message, you've got the Ten of Earth. The Ten of Earth, again, is another positive card. It's a card of, it's a card that points to, and this being in your soul message position is really good. It's confirmation of everything that I was saying, like, you don't have to worry. You actually don't have to tap into the Son of Swords. You really don't have to worry about this Four of Earth. Like I said, it's coming. This is a card of reward. This is a card that points to, you know, everything coming together. This is the Ten of Earth. It completes the suit of the Earth. I mean, it completes out the Earth element, the Earth suit. Sorry, guys. Before, you know, you get into your court card. So the Ten of Earth is it's another one of those wishes come true cards. It's one of those cards that says, you know, everything that you've planned, all those foundations that you've built, they're actually coming together. Things are going to be okay. Like, you don't have to worry. And we're talking about Earth, so we're talking about, again, foundations, finances. Sometimes relationships, relationships are finances. Relationships are finances, but I meant to say relationships are foundations. And this is also a card that just says, you know, as things change and don't work out the way that you thought they were going to work out or don't play out the way that you had planned, doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get discouraged. It doesn't mean that you have to, you know, stray from your plan or just throw your plan out the window altogether. It's just saying, like, things are going to work out for you. Just stay strong. Understand why these things are happening and why the process is changing up for you. Because, again, there's certain things that you need to move away from, certain habits that you need to get rid of, certain emotional attachments to certain idealisms that you need to move away from. I think that is what that Eight of Cups means for you, Aquarius. So Cups, what are you emotionally invested in? You're an air sign, so you're obviously emotionally invested in your air, in your own element, if that makes sense, okay? All right, Aquarius, that was kind of short and simple and straight to the point, but I hope that those messages resonated with you. If you have any questions or comments, you've got the Ten of Wands sitting on the bottom of the deck. So, you know, don't allow the fact that things are not going as planned. Don't allow this particular meticulous Virgo energy to have you out here all fucked up and fucked off. You can move away from this Ten of Wands. That's where the fire is, your actions. You're all over the place because you want things to work out a certain way. They're not going to work out that way. They're going to work out, but they're going to happen in a way that you could not have ever imagined. But it's only going to come to you once you tap into your hangman energy, okay? But yes, Aquarius, if you have any questions or comments, go on and drop them down below. I check my channel pretty frequently, and you know, I will respond to you as long as it's positive. If it's not, it gets deleted. If you have any Aquarian friends, Sun, Moon, or Rising, that you feel like might need to watch this video, please go on and share this with them. You guys share my videos all the time, and it's definitely how I get a lot of growth on my channel, so thank you. What else? If you like this video, go on and hit that little thumbs up button for me. And yeah, if you're still listening to me talk and you're like, okay, I like that, go on and hit subscribe so you can keep up with when I put out new videos on the lunations and you know, the retrogrades, and then when I put up new tarot videos. If you're new, I put up a tarot forecast every month around the new moon. It's as close to the new moon as I can get it, but if you've been with me for a while, you know, life be coming at my ass fast, and sometimes it don't always happen like that. I thought about doing the last half of y'all with a full moon in Aries forecast, but my Capricorn rising / OCD would not allow me to fuck up my channel like that. So I'm sorry these are late again. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you feel like you need a more in-depth reading, you can definitely book one with me through my Etsy shop. I am having a retrograde sale because we're coming up on a pretty intense retrograde with Venus. I couldn't get them down to $10 because Etsy doesn't allow you to make it a certain price, I guess, but $12 retrograde readings, and I actually, when I updated my pricing on my listings, retrograde readings are actually $40, so they're like 70% off right now. So if you're interested, you can get a reading on any planet that is currently in retrograde. If you want a planet that's not currently in retrograde and you're like trying to reflect on it, that is full price. That is the only tarot sale that I have going on right now. Keep checking back. I always have sales. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see y'all next time.